Hey everyone, today I'm sharing something that's completely changed my life, how I got addicted to studying. Yes, you heard that right. Studying used to feel like a boring chore, but now it's something I actually enjoy, like playing a video game or riding my favorite bike. I'm gonna break this down into simple steps, just like I'm talking to a friend, and trust me, by the end of this video, you'll want to hit the books too. Oh, and stick around till the end because I'll share a cool analogy about how studying is like riding a bike. Let's dive in. First, let's talk about what got me hooked, something called the flow state. You know that feeling when you're so focused on something, like playing a game or maybe cycling down a smooth road, that everything else just disappears? That's the flow state. For me, it used to happen when I was gaming, like playing Legend of Zelda, or when I was out riding my bike, feeling the breeze. But studying? Nah, it felt like pushing a heavy rock uphill. Then I realized I could bring that flow state to my studies by making it fun and challenging, just like a game. The trick is to make studying feel like an adventure, not a punishment. So, how do we do that? Let me share 5 big ideas that worked for me. The first idea is appropriate difficulty. Think about riding a bike. If the road is too steep and you're just starting out, you'll get tired and give up. But if it's too flat and boring, you lose interest. It's the same with studying. I used to struggle with tough topics, like neurology in my medical studies. It felt impossible because I didn't know the basics. So, I started small, learning bite-sized pieces, like how nerve cells work. Over time, it got easier, and soon I could tackle bigger concepts, like multiple sclerosis. The key is to pick topics that challenge you but don't frustrate you. If it's too easy, like rereading notes, you'll get bored. If it's too hard, you'll quit. Find that sweet spot, like choosing the right gear on a bike, and you'll keep moving forward. Next up is knowing what to do. When I ride my bike, I know my route, where to turn, and when to speed up. It's easy to start because I have a plan. Studying works the same way. If I open my books without a plan, I waste time wondering where to begin. But if I set my desk up the night before, pick my topics, and write down what I need to do, like, do 20 biology questions, it's so much easier to get started. I learned this from video games like Mario. In Mario, the game guides you, like showing you how to jump on enemies. For studying, I make a clear plan, like a map. I study at the same time every day, at my desk, with no distractions. It's like hopping on my bike and knowing exactly where I'm going. The third idea is collect everything. I'm a completionist when I ride my bike. I want to explore every trail, hit every milestone, like reaching a new distance record. It feels awesome, like unlocking a trophy in a game. Studying can give you that same rush. I set clear goals, like doing 50 active recall questions a day, when I was preparing for exams. Every time I hit that goal, I felt a little dopamine hit, like when you collect coins in a game. I also break big tasks into smaller ones, like finishing one chapter. And I reward myself, maybe a short bike ride or a snack after studying. This makes studying exciting because I'm always chasing the next goal, just like exploring a new path on my bike. Now, let's talk about making it fun. Riding a bike is fun because of the wind in your face, the scenery, the thrill of speed. Studying? Not so much, unless you spice it up. I stopped just reading textbooks. That's boring. Instead, I use apps like Duolingo or Shiken, which feel like games. They are colorful, with leaderboards and rewards, like collecting points on a bike ride app. I also study with friends sometimes, which makes it social, like riding in a group. We quiz each other, laugh, and compete, which makes it way more enjoyable. Another trick? I use colorful notes or mind maps to make my study sessions feel alive, like decorating my bike with cool stickers. Find ways to make studying fun, and you'll actually look forward to it. The last big idea is the growth mindset. When I started cycling, I fell a lot. But I didn't quit. I learned from each fall, like avoiding loose gravel. Studying is the same. I used to hate getting questions wrong or failing a practice test. But then I learned about the growth mindset, which is about loving the process of getting better. There's this cool experiment by Mark Rober, where he made a coding game. People who weren't punished for failing tried harder, and succeeded more. It's called the Super Mario effect. In games, failing is just part of learning. You don't feel ashamed, you try again. I started seeing wrong answers as chances to grow, not as failures. Now, I enjoy the challenge of tough questions, just like I love tackling a steep hill on my bike. Oh, and here's a bonus tip. Find your purpose. For me, studying medicine wasn't just about passing exams. It was about helping people one day. That bigger goal kept me motivated, like knowing a long bike ride will take me to a beautiful viewpoint. I also make my study space nice, with quotes on the wall and my favorite music playing, like how I clean my bike to make every ride special. And I use the Pomodoro technique, 25 minutes of focused study, then a 5-minute break. It's like short sprints on a bike, keeping me fresh. These little tricks make studying feel meaningful and fun. Once you get the hang of it, you'll never want to stop. If you try any of these tips, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear how it goes. And if you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss my next one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Keep pedaling, and keep studying.